Danny, commiserations on that result. An absolute kick in the teeth. Thought we might nick it at the end there, but we got off to the worst possible start, really, didn't we?
Yeah, 25. I think it was 25 seconds. It was timed that we just a little bit of sleep to start with. But after the goal, we was in total control for that half. Got ourselves back in front. Should have been 3 or 4 to be honest with you. We've come in at half time really happy. Spoke to the boys and said, you've got to continue to do what you've just done basically. And we came out second half and we allowed them to get a foothold back in the game. Which was disappointing. You can't concede 4 goals at home and expect to win a game of football. That just doesn't happen. But we've kept plugging away at 4-2, we kept plugging away at 4-3, and you're looking at it and you're thinking we're going to nick another one, but it just wasn't meant to be, mate. It's disappointing. Obviously, the boys are on the floor after the effort and they've put in this season, and as much as it won't seem like it to them at the moment, you have to look at positives. 103 points, 108 goals. We've got to another playoff. Got ourselves into another playoffs, and unfortunately we've just come up short at the crucial time. But as I say, they won't see it like it at the moment. But it's been another successful year.
And there was a nasty injury to Josh Urquhart in the build-up to their 3rd goal. Yeah. It happened pretty close to the dugout. Do you think that was a foul that you saw? It wasn't given.
Yeah, it was frightening. To be honest, I'm not. This has got nothing to do with the result whatsoever. The ref was poor. He set the tone in the first minute. I think it was, within the first minute, one of them's gone right through Fabian, and he had the opportunity to put his stamp on the game there and then, and he didn't. And some of the fouls that he let go. I mean, there was a couple from us as well where we should have booked a couple of hours, and he didn't. And our fault. From a refereeing point of view, he was poor, very poor. And unfortunately, Josh is on his way to hospital now, with what looks like a broken ankle.
And we scored right after the break in extra time, so we had 14 minutes and we really put them under some serious pressure there.
Yeah, we did.
Was that just your plan to just throw everything at it
last
minute?
Well, at that point, you have to, and you can hear calls from behind you and whatever about throwing this one up front and that one up front. But once we got that third one, you could just feel it. It was there to happen. And as you say, I don't think we could have done much more in their last 15 minutes to try and score. Again, if you look at the game on the whole, you have to give them some credit. They've come away from home and they've scored 4 goals. So whether that was good play or bad play on our part is irrelevant. If you look at the game, Reedy's had 2 really good chances in the first half to make it 4. Second half, he's gone through one-on-one. Junior Dadson went through one-on-one, and I think we've had 3 or 4 balls literally roll across the 6-yard box. And on another day, we'd put every one of them to get finished. It just wasn't meant to be, mate.
So where do we go from here then, do you think? Do you hope to keep most of the squad together for next year, or is it too early days to tell that?
My plan is to keep majority of them. We need to change in a couple of areas, but by and large we want to keep as many as we can. We've got to go and try and win it again next year. It's the same every season. Our aim will always be to win the league. Over and above that, and if that doesn't happen, then you're looking to get into the playoffs and get promoted that way. But the club's going in the right direction. As I say, it's been a successful year on and off the pitch. Unfortunately, tonight it wasn't meant to be.
And just a mention for the supporters, we had 901 people here today, which is our record crowd this season, and they sang throughout.
Mate, the supporters are what this club's all about. It's fantastic. It was a fantastic atmosphere. I don't know how many they had, but it didn't seem a lot to me, if I'm being honest. And they've, you look at, we was unbeaten in 41 games this year, and there's been quite a few times when the supporters have done have done that and got us results just by being there, being as loud as they are, being as supportive as they are. And from me, my staff, my players and the football club in general, I thank them deeply for it.